And now let's turn to the South American nation of Bolivia, where massive protests have broken out in the country over the end of fuel subsidies. There was chaos on the streets of La Paz, the seat of Bolivia's government. Hundreds of protesters clashed with the police, and security forces resorted to using tear gas to disperse the demonstrators. The protests are being led by the Bolivian Workers' Union. It's a trade union that represents workers from multiple industries, such as agriculture and mining. The unions in Bolivia have been protesting, remember, for days now. They're furious with the country's newly elected president, Rodrigo Paz. Paz assumed office on the 8th of November, and after just weeks in power, on Christmas Eve, Paz decreed an end to the fuel subsidies in the country. The price of fuel almost doubled overnight, leading to the widespread protests. Paz, however, justified his move by saying Bolivia wasn't able to pay for the subsidies, which was leading to fuel shortage. In fact, he also slammed the protesters and the earlier leftist government who had implemented the subsidy.
It turns out that 50 miners earn more than 213 municipalities in the country. That is injustice. That is what has been paid for 20 years, so that there are organizations in Bolivia that, under the logic of social representation, do nothing but kidnap the state. We have to free this state, and freeing the state will be with the truth. I, at least, do not intend to take a step back, not even for momentum.
Bolivia voted to end 20 years of leftist rule in last year's election. But the Bolivian Workers' Union, which was allied to the previous leftist governments, is reportedly seeking to become the main opposition force in the country. It's a standoff between Bolivia's new government and the old guard. But the question is, who will blink first?